Escaping Writers Genjutsu. Ready, set, right. Yoish! Welcome back to the 10th episode to my Preptober series, where I prep for Nanowrimo using my writing journal. If you've watched the previous video, you know it's a process that brings both attention to my journal and also finds errors. I thank you for joining in. Today we'll be covering characters and how I have filled out this section. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, step 14. So this one is the creator. We are on step 14, which is to create a character. I have established one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, seven characters, and eighth one is a special one, which is Hades Court, my antagonist. My visual antagonist is not really the main one. So this story has about three antagonists, which two of them are sort of laced together, and one of them is completely unknown. And so, yeah, I went in and filled in all my characters, all the main ones I needed to know. I filled in their backstories, everything, um, except for Nevaeh's values. I haven't filled that in yet because I don't 100% know them yet. And yeah, I realized in this journal I do not have a section that describes the character and what they look like. And I may add a spot where you put an image uh, because I do have access to AI generation, and a lot of people do. And you could generate a specific character to go by whenever you are writing. It's good to have um, visual reference when you are writing your story. So I have Nevaeh Trent's, which she is a human. Her race is African American and her age is 30, which, yes, I realize that as I write, my character's age evolves with me. And so I'm probably going to be 50 years old writing about 50-year-olds, but it's all good. I'm for it. And then we have the backstory about her and her brother and what she wished to be. The character dump and the backstory are very similar, but I like to keep the backstory to be what happened before the story started. And my character dump is just the personality and things that I need to know, like the timeline. So for her, I wrote the timeline out in her character dump, and she is very prolific. She's an odd character, right? And so I wrote my second character is my male lead, right? And he's an alien, and his race is he actually does have a race. There's a sub race, and I added that very late. So if you go back to the video, you can see I didn't add that. The video where I did the races, I did not add the sub race for the Dranaxians. I just recently added it, and I love it. So, but yeah, that's what happens as you write through. You get more ideals, and you can easily just go back and fix it and add onto it. So that worked out for me. So he has values, unlike Nevaeh currently, and his info dump is his character description and certain things that I want to focus on when I do start writing, and he pops up in the scenes. So yeah, we have a third character named Karen, and she was born in 20, she's currently 24. She was born in 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. She was born in 2016. So Karen was not the best name to choose for her. And I honestly, I like that because that gives her, it gives me something to work with. So, yes, her story is terrible, but she's good. And then Gala, who's my favorite character so far, an older character, age 52. I wrote her character role. She's a supporting role, like, for the main character, a character of power with connections who help guides the main character to her destination. So she's like this friendly, older female figure, like a powerful female figure for the main character, even though she doesn't need it. She respects her. Though is it goes to show you that she's not 100% heartless. She do has respect for people. So because Nevaeh comes off as very unlikable in my story, but she's very respectful to the people she actually does like. So, and Gala has a whole side story. I didn't already started planning a freaking side story for her. Bruh, I can't do it. I had to stay away from her. And then there's Emily. Emily is she's meant to ignite the issues in the story. There's already problems in the story, but she is like there's already gas on the wood. There's already gas in the flammable objects. She's just there to start the fire. So she's the antagonist, and she's like a glimpse into what's really happening behind the scene. So in a sense, she's just she's broken, and I feel bad for her, but she is there to show essentially that I, I don't know, it's like what's going on, what the at least she's like a hidden kind of like a hidden boss and somewhat, but she's actually just the starting boss, but she's hidden. So I don't know what I was going for with her. Macy is my character because I wrote her, I had an idea for her and then completely forgot it. So I figured if I ever needed another character, at least I have a name and a setup for them. And so she's she's blank. I'm skipping. And then we have Enigma. Enigma, I don't want to give it away. So Enigma is a Jarnaxian. He is the other subrace, and I also love him too. He's my favorite. He's 170 years old, and he's just yeah, I love him. Anywho, and then there's Hades Corpse. So I felt the need to establish Hades Corpse as its own entity because like I really want to throw some info in on it, right? So like, and I don't want nobody reading this, um, but oop, but yes, they're the antagonist of the story. They're the very thing that Nevaeh herself cannot stand. She hates them, and basically she wants nothing more than to see them burn. And they've turned her. They are the very reason, the very things that turned her into the monster that she currently is. So, but they are not as they seem. Like they seem I don't know. I don't want to give it away, but they're very. I'm gonna skip because I don't have any words for it because I don't know. I don't know. Oh my goodness, I really don't know, and I'm going to be right. Well, that's it for my characters. I do need to like I said earlier, I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but I'm planning on adding a character description area and a spot where you can put a picture at for your generated characters for AI or something because I feel like it would benefit from that. I mean, if it's going to be a physical copybook, then it probably doesn't need, but it doesn't need it. But as it currently is a PDF, it would be nice to have a spot to put a picture at and to write the description. So yeah. On to the next section. And
Well,
that
that's
is
it
the
for
10th episode
characters.
of my Preptober
Next
series.
video, I will
Next
be
section in this
talking
journal
about
is
outlining.
outlining. I
Uh,
appreciate those watching. Please like and subscribe and press the notification button to be notified when the next video comes out. For those interested, I also have a Discord server called the Writers Genjutsu Escape, and all writers are welcome to join. Stop by and say hi. The link is in the description. Thanks again for watching and listening to me ramble. I will be posting my process prepping for Nanowrimo to the end of October, which is in a few days. Yay! I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Yoish!